Alright, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Spider, and this is week number 1 with the phone notification. Week number 1 of the UPA, Uber Pokemon Association, I think it is. Just because it's an Uber's league. Uber. Okay, UPA. Obviously, I don't have a layout here, and we're just jumping right into the team because, I'm just trying to get this done. Trying to get the team builder done. I do have the battle tomorrow night. Which is pretty awesome. So that's the situation, and we're gonna have fun with it. So, looking at my opponent's team handy and his, I don't know the team name. He's got the Groudon, Necrozma Wings, Gouging Fire, Walking Wake, Iron Jugulis, Scizor, Galarian Weezing, Regieleki, Leafeon, and Chansey. The Terra captains are going to be the Iron Jugulis and the Leafeon, and again, they're free Terra, no preview. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I'm definitely expecting that Iron Jugulis. I've only had one mock with this team, and it went not too well. So I made a few changes to the team. I'll try to get another mock before tomorrow night, so that I can at least get a feel for how it's going to go. Of course, mocks you can only tells a small amount of the story, small bit of the story. But Gouging Fire is a new Pokemon, and it's basically past Entei, and it's really good. Fire Dragon, it can be defensive, it can be offensive, it can Dragon Dance. It's a problem. There aren't many Pokemon that really want to deal with that thing, especially on my team. So Walking Wake is also very strong, just because of its Hydro Steam ability. This is like I said in the draft analysis, I wanted to get Groudon, but it got taken round second overall, which means I was 4th overall, so I didn't get it. And Groudon's just a threat in and of itself. When you combine that with, gouging flame or gouging fire and Walking Wake, as well as the potential chlorophyll Leafeon with the Terra, that could be fun for him. Necrozma Wings, of course, is going to be a problem because it's very strong. So, anyway, let's get right into my team. I've got the Zacian here. With 104 HP, 252 attack, 4 defense, 148 speed. With the Babiri Berry will help us just weaken a steel type super effective move. I initially had Pixie Plate and I changed to Babiri because of a few changes I made elsewhere on the team. I wanted to make sure that this thing could take a bullet punch no problem. It's going to take about half at most from a bullet punch. So as long as we still have the Babiri Berry there. And as far as moves, we got Trailblaze, Play Rough, Fire Fang, and Psychic Fang. So at +1, we outspeed everything. The 349 speed tier is going to outspeed the Walking Wake, which is pretty much the fastest thing, on this team. So obviously, if that thing gets up to +1, and we're already at +1 with the Trailblaze, we'll still outspeed it, which is great. Play Rough really hits his team hard, which is why I like the Pixie Plate, but I'm hoping enough things are chipped at that point to where we won't need it. And then Fire Fang, obviously, for the Scizor, Psychic Fangs for the Weezing, and everything else gets hit pretty damn hard by Play Rough. So that's the plan, just a late game sweep with this Pokemon. Next up, we have Astro, which is our Dialga, shiny Dialga, with 200 HP, 252 special attack, and 56 speed. The speed's just there so that we can creep, certain things like potentially the Leafeon if it comes and has no speed, as well as if the Groudon wants to bring some speed on it. I also outspeed most Necrozmas, which is pretty cool. And in essence, it's just going to be a breaker. It's just going to try to do damage to a lot of things. Obviously, he does have the Chansey there. That's why we have Body Press. Body Press should 2 KO it. And I don't really want to get Thunder Waved, so we're going to try to weaken that thing before this thing comes in. But this thing's basically just here to try to do as much damage and try to do more than just a 1-for-1, right? Because that's kind of this thing's ability, is to go 1-for-1 on most things. If I'm able to outspeed Necrozma and it's not Calm Mind, I should be good. I didn't want to put Draco on it because after I go for Draco, it's a little bit passive. I wanted to keep that special attack high and keep damage output rolling. Flash Cannon, I didn't really want to bring Flash Cannon, but I realized I kind of have to for the Weezing. I have to make sure it's there, even though I don't expect him to have the Weezing in against this thing. It's still important to have that move there. It can also lower special defense, which is pretty helpful, or it could be helpful. And I didn't really need anything else. I considered Stealth Rocks and Thunder Wave, I'm like, all right, at the end of the day, I can just Flash Cannon things, I'll be fine. So it's got enough bulk to basically live any one hit from anything. I felt like obviously Flamethrower is there for Scizor. And I'm just going to try to get this thing in freely and start clicking some moves. That's the goal. So next up we have Meowscarada. Choice Band, 112 HP, 252 attack, and 144 speed with the Jolly Nature, just so that, again, 349, that's kind of the speed tier that I got to hit here. Knock off Triple Axle, U-Turn, and Sucker Punch with the Protean ability. So I had Scarfed Infernape first, and then I changed it to this because I realized Triple Axle has very little resist, very few resist. He's got Scizor there, which is a thing. And Wheezing, even if it's defensive on Choice Banded, it's not going to take 2 of those. So as long as all 3 of them hit. So I wanted to kind of run Wide Limbs, but the Triple Axle would almost guaranteed hit every time. But I figured it would probably be just better to risk it for the biscuit and go Choice Banded. Again, because of the Protean, it's going to be Stab, and it's just going to hit a lot of things hard. Sucker Punch, obviously, for priority. U-Turn is basically in case I expect the Scizor to come in. Or just if I'm expecting a switch anyway. Maybe Groudon's low and I just come in and I U-turn, it'll knock that thing out, and if he wants to switch I get initiative. And then knockoff, of course, is just to knock off items. And again, if I'm in against the Scizor and I can kill it with a knockoff, that's pretty ideal. Unfortunately, Meowscarada doesn't really get anything else to hit it any harder. So, that's fine. And then once the Scizor goes down, again, I just Triple Axle things. It's a 2 KO on Wheezing, which I'm assuming is the only Pokemon that can, that's the biggest, physically defensive threat on his team. Unless he's maybe like a Terra Steel, Jugulis, or Leafeon. But outside of that, I'm pretty sure everything else just gets 2 KO'd. So that's pretty cool. Next up is my Donphan, which is Assault Vest. We got 240 HP, 88 defense, and 180 special defense with an Impish Nature. I'm sure that AV spread has something to do with something. I think it's either being able to live 2 Moongeist Beams from Necrozma or being able to live 2 non-boosted Flare Blitzes from Gouging Fire. I mean, in the sense that non-boosted, in the sun, but not with the Photosynthesis on attack. I'm thinking maybe he runs the Photosynthesis on the speed just so he can be a little faster, because my switch-ins to that thing are few and far between, so I'm hoping he relies more on the speed to be able to outspeed things. But we'll see. We have the Rapid Spin knockoff Earthquake Fire Fang, which is really all the coverage I need here. Fire Fang's nice so that I can't get set up on by like a defensive Scizor. Rapid Spin obviously to get rid of hazards, knockoff in case Necrozma wants to get cheeky and switch in on me, and of course Earthquake is great stab. We can hit a lot of things pretty hard with that. So that is the Wheezing, that's the Donphan. I just figured, might as well have like a little Assault Vest bulky guy here, just to tank some hits and kind of be a pivot of sorts. Next up is Screamtail, 248 HP, 40 defense, 124 special defense, and 96 speed with a Timid Nature. We are going to outspeed, I think the Gouging Fire, max speed Gouging Fire we will outspeed, which is cool. We'll be able to wish past into things, which is awesome. Helps for Dialga and for my Donphan. Those 2 are going to be the main sources, the main guys to get the wish pass, I guess. And then, of course, my last Pokemon can benefit from that. Wish, Protect, Flamethrower, Dazzling Gleam. Flamethrower, obviously, for the Scizor. I don't really, because his only Steel-type move's probably going to be Bullet Punch, I will be able to outspeed that thing and just Flamethrower. So he's probably going to expect a switch, and he could U-turn out, but, we'll get that Flamethrower off and do at least 3/4 of his health unless he's Akaberry. In the sun, I can kill him, so... in the sun, I do get a Photosynthesis boost in defense, which is actually pretty clutch there. I wonder why it's defense and not... Wait, no, I'm dumb. That's special defense. Okay, gets a special defense boost, which is cool. And again, the EVs, I'm pretty sure are so that I can take like 2 Dark Pulses from Iron Jugulis. Or maybe it's Regieleki, or maybe it's Walking Wake. It's one of those 3. Dazzling Gleam is just a decent move overall against this team. He doesn't have many like setup threats outside of Gouging Flame, and I keep saying Flame. Is it? No, I'm just gonna say Fire. Gouging Fire and and Necrozma. Those are the two real setup threats here. And I guess Scizor, but Scizor's not too big of a threat to me, I think, in this matchup, setup-wise. Even though I'm not bringing my fire type. It is Gouging Fire. Okay, I'm just silly. Yeah, so that is the Screamtail. Last but not least, we have Drifblim. I had Bisharp initially, especially defensive EV like Bisharp, and I figured, you know what, Drifblim just kind of does the job a little bit better here. We are 160 HP, 252 special defense, and 96 speed, with enough speed to, you know, try to creep a Groudon, perhaps. If the Groudon has no speed, it could be helpful to do that, especially if I can get off that strength sap before it attacks me. We are Terra Flying here, just so that we can kind of avoid the super effective Moongeist beams from the Lunala. Why did I call it Lunala? It's Necrozma Dawn Wings, because it looks more like Lunala than Necrozma in my opinion, but that's fine. Yeah, and I think it's just, overall, it's nice to have just kind of that bulky thing. It also avoids being weak to Iron Jugulus's Dark Pulse. Like, if he just goes Terra Dark and just starts clicking Dark Pulse, it could be annoying. Although I don't really expect that, but we'll see. So yeah, I contemplated like Terra Dark to resist Necrozma, or like Terra Fairy just to be, you know, resistant to a lot of things, but I figured just Terra Flying will help with the voice crack. It'll help especially with the voice crack. And I'm just now realizing I should probably just run, well, if I run Air Slash, then I can't really hit Necrozma very, very powerfully. So I think I'll just stick with Shadow Ball. I can also get Spit F drops, which is kind of cool. Thunder Wave is just nice so that I can kind of slow down everything. His only Thunder Wave switch-ins are going to be the Groudon and the Regieleki, which, to be fair, are going to be, you know, potential switch-ins for this thing for sure. But I do have Strength Sap for the Groudon, and Regieleki I just bring in the freaking Donphan every time. So yeah, that's the team. I have Defogger on there just because Donphan as a remover, as hazard remover is not guaranteed, whereas this with the default kind of is, and I have the heavy duty boots as well as the Aftermath. Aftermath is just a little kind of gimmick kind of thing. You know, if I get knocked out by Scizor or Gouging Flame, or if like Groudon kills me with a Fire Punch, I can get a little bit of damage on him. I don't really need Unburden. I did consider Flare Boost, because Groudon can Will-O-Wisp things, and so can Gouging Fire, and so can Weezing. But I figured it would probably just be in my best interest to have Aftermath there. So, yep, that's going to be the team. Hoping, again, I might make a layout for the battles, I'm not too sure yet. Hoping it goes well, obviously. And yeah, we're going to cut to the battle here, and I will see you guys in about 36 hours. But for you, it's going to be about 2 seconds. Alright, here we are in the battle, going up against Kevin, aka Handy, coach of the Tampa Bay-Leefs. He does bring the Scizor and no Walking Wake. He does bring the Chansey as well, which is interesting. So let me try to grab Walking Wake off the screen, put Chansey and Scizor in here, and no Necrozma Dawn Wings, which is crazy to me. But whatever, it is what it is. Kind of was hoping he would bring Scizor because I did pack the last second Berry on my little doggo there on Oathkeeper. So because there's no Necrozma, it actually helps because I don't have to worry about spin blocking for Donphan. I'm not too sure what he wants to lead off with. I think Donphan is actually a pretty decent lead against anything here. If he wants to lead Groudon and try to get up hazards, that's fine, because it can rapid spin. So let's lead with Donphan, see what he wants to do. I'm honestly not too worried about the Chansey being there, but you know, we'll see. Maybe it becomes a threat. I'm not sure. I am glad I put Body Press on Dialga though, because if not, that would be a problem. Okay, so good luck to Handy. He's got the crazy shades on. Those are wild. And he does have the Weezing out first. Do we see Misty Terrain or Neutralizing Gas? We do not. Okay, so this thing's Levitate for sure. Kind of wishing I brought Flare Boost on Drifblim right about now. That would be kind of cool. I could just bring out Dialga immediately. My cat's making yet another guest appearance. I could do that because I don't really know what this thing's going to go for here. I would expect a Will-O-Wisp. And I don't know. I think I'm fine with just letting Astro get burned here. No, but then Body Press does half damage, doesn't it? Yeah. So we don't want to do that. Okay. Let's just bring out Driftbloom then, I think. I think that's the move, I think. Because I don't want anything else to get burned, obviously. I mean, Whisper would be fine, but we can't really do much back. So let's go out into the Driftbloom here. Very exciting stuff. So Dutchman comes in, and we are going to see... Let me get a calculator up just in case. He goes for Will-O-Wisp, as expected. Again, no Flare Blitz, Flare Boost. No Flare Boost, but that's okay. So here I kind of just want to Shadow Ball for damage, because I don't think this thing is really going to do much to me. And I could just get that off and do some sort of damage. I would like the Thunder Wave in case Chansey comes in. But what does Chansey do if it comes in? I mean, not that much, right? And then I can just go into Tourney and knock off something, which would be pretty cool. So let's Shadow Ball. I don't want a Thunder Wave in case he brings in Groudon. I want to get at least some sort of damage on Groudon, even if it's not that much. So that's what we'll do. I don't anticipate him staying in. Yeah, so he's going to switch into the Tyson, the former star. Oh, okay, Scizor. Alright, so let's see how much this does. I'm not invested. Does about a third, I'd say. Dude, if I was Flare Boost, that might actually do a KO, which is kind of crazy. Oh boy. Alright, so what do I see coming out here? Potentially a knockoff. This thing gets knockoff, right? I want to make sure I know what this thing's going to do here. Yeah, it does get knockoff. I knew it got it in previous gens, but I know a lot of Pokemon lost knockoff, so I wasn't too sure. This would be a great opportunity to Strength Sap, or Will-O-Wisp if I had Will-O-Wisp, but I don't have it, so. That looks to be max HP Scizor, so that's something to keep in mind. I could also just go into Astro. That's pretty free, I think. Because I don't think he's going to close combat. If anything, he U-turns here. But he can't knock off my item, so I don't think knockoff is actually going to do that much. Yeah, I think I'm good going into Astro here. Just to get some offensive momentum. Because if I go into Donphan, it's a little risky if he Swords Dances. There's my beautiful shiny Dialga. Also, I said in the draft analysis I can be Shinization. That was just not true. Okay, so he goes for that. It's 391 down to 304. Maybe it's something with the bot that I used to get my Mons in the game, but didn't seem like it worked, so oh well. I do love the Shinization though. It looks so good. 22.2%, so you are not choice banded. Or are you? Oh, your Life Orb. Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. Okay, max attack, Life Orb. Makes a lot of sense here, and I think... I mean, Flamethrower is super free. The only issue is if he brings in Chansey on me, which is kind of the switch-in. Oh shit, dude. Body Press is doing nothing to Chansey right now. Yikes. Okay, let's Flamethrower. Let's just Flamethrower. He's going to bring in Chansey, I would imagine. This Flamethrower is going to do about 11% to him. So, that's exciting. I did not know Body Press did that little. I think it's because I calced it for... Oh, I get a burn. Okay, I might actually stay in here. Not too sure. Actually, no, I think I'd rather just go into Donphan. The burn's nice for a little bit of residual, but if he does Thunder Wave here, it's just not worth it. Because I don't have a Cleric, so let's go right into Donphan here. Because the most that does this thing get knockoff? I don't think it does. I'm expecting either Stealth Rocks or a Thunder Wave here. He is a Thunder Wave, okay. So we're gonna get a free knockoff here. I don't anticipate he stays in here, but I can just knock off an item, which is pretty ideal here. So we're gonna do that. Damn. All right. Switch out's coming here. So who's gonna come in? It's gonna be Stacks. I don't know. Is this a Groudon? Oh, it's the Weezing. Okay. So that does very little. We knock off the Babiri Berry. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So I'm just going to make the play, the easy play back into Dutchman here. We're going to do that. So eventually we gotta try to make a move. And we definitely have to knock off that Eevee Light, because last time I calced it did a lot more. So he's going to Will-O-Wisp again. I'm okay with this. And now this time I might just Thunder Wave, predicting the Chansey to come in. And honestly, it's pretty good for me that even if Scizor comes in, I think a Thunder Wave is valid here. I could also just double. I could double, but I think Thunder Wave's pretty good. I think Thunder Wave's pretty good. I need to just position myself to start doing damage on things. That's kind of my play here. So yeah, let's just Thunder Wave. I doubt he brings in Groudon here. I guess it's a possibility, but yeah, in comes the Chansey, so he's probably predicting the Shadow Ball there. So we do get a little Thunder Wave off on this thing. Now I actually don't know what this thing's gonna do to me here. I'd love the opportunity. I don't think it can really do much. I think it probably has Seismic Toss, Thunder Wave, Soft Boiled, and one other move. Maybe it's Wish Protect, I don't know. I could Strength Sap right here. I just don't think I really need to. And I think going into tourney here is a good play. A safe play, I should say. And off of that, I can really make some plays. So let's see what he does here. I wouldn't be surprised if he doubles back into Weezing. That's definitely a play. He's going to Self Rock. So this gives me the opportunity to just Rapid Spin. And again, we are still doing damage to the Weezing. I know it does get Pain Split, but that's okay with me. We're going to Rapid Spin here. I'm anticipating a Switch Out, which is okay. Into Weezing. Yeah, Weezing comes right back out. We might be able to calc this a little bit better. Oh, okay. I guess not. I think this is physically defensive. I mean, I don't think there's any really doubt about that. That did about, well, I don't know. I don't know how much it did. A knockoff plus a Rapid Spin. If he's max Phys Def, the physical defense it's doing maximum 20%. And that doesn't look like 20, so I think it's just fully Phys Def, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and go back into Dutchman, I think. Because it's a really, really safe play. I mean, I could just go into Whisper to try to Wish Up, but I don't think I need to make a play here. No, I don't think I do. I'm definitely going to have to make some plays, but not yet. I just want to see what his reaction is. I want to see what he does first. So there comes a Strange Steam, okay. And that doesn't do that much. No confusion, which is great. Here I'm going to go ahead and Strength Sap to try to get some health back. He might try to Brute Force this and just stay in and try to, knock me out. But we'll see. We'll just have to see. Getting Meowscarada in to knock off some things would be great, although I think I might have a triple Axle the first time because Weezing is the obvious switch in on the Meowscarada. So in comes the Chansey. I don't imagine I get much health here. Let's see here. Let's see what we do. Because Chansey has like no attack. Ooh, big damage. Big health. Pain Split would be much better there. I didn't expect the Chansey to come, I'm going to be honest. So that's a good bring on my opponent's part up at this point in the game. Yeah, I just really don't want to risk the paralysis, man, for real. There's really nothing much else I could do here. Then to go back into Donphan. I want to make a play, I just don't want to risk too much to do it, So, we'll see here what he decides to do. Okay, Seismic Toss, and now the Weezing's super obvious, so I'm going to double, predicting the Weezing, and I'm going to go into Astro, I think. He's at about 75%, and I don't think the Dialga's Body Press, unfortunately, knocks this thing out in 2 hits. Yeah, It's not going to. So what other play do we have? At this point, I'm not too sure. I think we just have to try to do something here. So let's go ahead and bring in... Actually, I could just Fire Fang to try to damage that thing. As long as I keep the Wheezing weak, I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, I think that's our plan of attack here. I'm trying to think ahead here. Let's just Fire Fang this turn. Let's Fire Fang. The Wheezing's gonna come in here. I'm convinced. There's a little fun little play here. Alright, Fire Fang. We'll try to get a burn here. That'll be pretty nice. No burn though. So I could go into Whisper and try to wish up, try to kind of break this system. I don't think I really have to though, because I'm pretty sure Dutch outspeeds this thing. Yeah, but I'm getting low. I don't know. I can go into Whisper this time. I'm thinking maybe Will-O-Wisp, Strange Steam, Pain Split, and Defog maybe. That might be the set there. So yeah, let's go into Screamtail here. Let's go into Screamtail. Try to wish up here. Whisper's gonna come out. I'm expecting either a Strange Steam or Willow. He does go for Strange Steam. Trying to get that confusion, I bet. And he does not get it. That's leftovers. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna wish here. Now if he goes into Chansey, I'm gonna have to go into Donphan so I can avoid the rocks being a thing. That is gonna be the play, I think. Unless he has Sludge Bomb. You could just use Sludge Bomb here if he had it. Which would be slightly annoying, to be honest. Oh boy. I just need that Chansey a little weaker, man. Alright, so what comes in here? Tyson. Okay, so this is going to be the Scizor. This is actually a great opportunity for me because I have Flamethrower. And I do not believe a Life Orb Bullet Punch knocks me out here. He might be scouting for it. But this will definitely knock him out at this range. Okay, really? All right, he's trying to be slick over there. All right, quick Flamethrower. This guy, he does Bullet Punch. That's surprising. All right, this is gonna kill me. In fact, this is kind of good because I get all that wish health back, and this is definitely gonna knock him out now. So that's great. Freaking Glutton over there. Just realized my chair's messed up. Alright, so that was cool. Gotta take him off the layout now. Bye, Scizor. Thanks for your help. So that was kind of nice. I wasn't expecting to knock out Scizor there. I was expecting the Chansey to come in, but obviously he wanted to do something there. Alright, Arnold. The Groudon. Big scary Groudon. Now I do get a Photosynthesis boost. And I actually was wrong in the team builder. I thought it was going to be a Spit F boost. It's a speed boost. So, that's cool. Now, since the Scizor is gone, what do I need this thing for? It's nice for wish support, I guess. And I could go into Dutchman here. I think the Dutchman's probably the play here because I can definitely Strength Zap this for a lot of health. And if he tries to use a physical move on me, I will die. Well, a contact move, like Heat Crash or Fire Punch. It will be affected by Aftermath, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think Dutchman is the play. I don't want anything else to take a lot of damage here. I think Dutchman's probably the most expendable at this point. So yeah. All right, buddy, get out there. Do your thing. Heavy Slam. Okay, that's gonna knock me out. He's gonna take a quarter of his health. He does have Heavy Slam. Now, I don't know if I can actually, like, calc this. I mean, what is this supposed to do to me? Was it supposed to kill me? I mean, I'm pretty sure Drifloom's, like, extremely light. Yeah, he didn't need any investment to kill me there. So, that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to go into Thorn here, and I'm just going to pray to God that I can hit him with Triple Axle. Now, I'm expecting Weezing to come in here. And Wheezing does get to it KO'd by a triple axle. The issue is I have to hit all of them, right? That's kind of what's, you know, the problem here. And I don't think I have the courtesy of just U-turning. Take Drip Plum off. If I U-turn, I'm just kind of caught in that web of Wheezing and Chansey all over again. I think right now I need to take this opportunity to do as much damage as I can. We just have to pray that this thing hits all these hits. So in comes the Wheezing. I have no doubt in my mind of that fact. And yeah, so triple axle and Protean. Whew, thank God. Missing, well, whatever. All right, so we get 2 hits and 3 hits. That's beautiful. I'm gonna stay in and I'm gonna click it because I think he pain splits here. I can't let this thing get health back. So we gotta just trust in Meowsker out of here. He's gonna switch. Okay. I don't know what wants to take this right now. Dr. Dre. Is this Gouging Fire? It is. Does he get a defense boost here? It's gonna be attack. So can we land these, please? That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Okay, that's big boy damage. The issue is he can Morning Sun here. But I outspeed him, unless he's Choice Scarfed. Bro, he'd be Choice Scarfed. That would be nuts if he was Choice Scarfed right now. His attack is heightened. Choice Scarf would be crazy. But if he Morning Suns here, he gets up to full. And I don't know that Donphan lives a hit at this point. Let's see, what is this thing called? Gouging Fire. He has the sun up. I don't think I live a Flare Blitz. Well, I just don't. I don't have to say I don't think. But if he's not Choice Scarf, that puts us in a pretty good spot, I'd say. And Wheezing's pretty weak at this point. So that's okay. I think I don't know if Wheezing dies to a knockoff because its item's already off of it. Doesn't have an item. So he's gonna Burning Bulwark. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. I'm glad I didn't stay in. I would have got burned and that would have sucked. Okay, so I think we're gonna Earthquake here. He's gonna switch out, go into Mayhaps the Wheezing. Yeah. Damn. All right. A little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. So, now what do I do? The Sunlight Fade, which kind of sucks. I wanted to try to kill this thing with a Fire Fang. I really don't want to get burned here. That would suck, wouldn't it? Yep, it would. Trying to think here. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Definitely don't want to get burned. Definitely don't want to get burned here. Oh my god, if he pain splits here, I think I have to stay in. I can't let this thing pain split, bro. I gotta fish for the flinch. I think that's my move, as sad as that is. It's very sad. Very sad. Yeah, I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna try to flinch. Oh, he outspeeds me. Alright, well. Not much I can do about that. Can we get a burn, though? A crit? No burn. I know what he's gonna do here. He's gonna click Will-O-Wisp. So we're gonna go into Whisper. We're gonna go into Whisper here. So we did not see Morning Sun from the Gouging Fire, which is kind of good to know. That's great news, actually. And I can wish here. I think I can wish here. And if he goes into Groudon, I can try to pass that wish on to Donphan. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know his investment though. That's the only issue. Unfortunately, he could just Pain Split here again. He may just do that. I think this thing's going to end up... So I have to kind of plan for the end game here. I think this thing's going to end up keeping something low here. There's not much I can do about that. Unfortunately, all of Oathkeeper's moves are contact moves. So that Gouging Fire is going to get a burn on it unless I switch out of it. Which really sucks. So let me go back into Donphan actually. Because I'm smelling a pain split here. I'm smelling it. And I think the turn after that, this next upcoming turn, if he does pain split, okay, he switches. Alright. It's a bit unfortunate. Hollywood. This is fine, though. This is actually fine. So I think he's going to go back into Wheezing here. I do think that's his play. And it's weak enough to where Thorn actually knocks it out with a triple axle, barring I hit all of them. I could also go into Oathkeeper. That Terra Iron Jugulus is still a threat, though, because I don't know what Terra it's going to be. Yeah, that's a problem. Got a lot of problems here. So let's just go into Thorn here. Let's go into Thorn. Gonna go ahead and double right back into the Wheezing, I would imagine. And here we're gonna triple axle and try to get a kill. Simple as that. Try to connect these freaking hits. It's a lot more stressful. Trying to just connect the hits. So Protean's gonna go off first. And he may switch. Not sure anything. I mean, nothing here takes 2 of these for sure, but okay. 1, 2. Alright. Alright, so last one misses, and we're gonna have to try to click it again. And try to kill this thing, because if this thing pain splits, I don't know that we win this. I don't know how we can. Okay, we knock out the Wheezing. I'm keen on saying it did its job there. I got the burn off, which makes this a bit more complicated. So I don't know what comes in here. It's gonna be minigun. Okay, is this the Jugulus? I would love to just stay in here and see. Oh, he's got booster energy. Speed? It's gonna be speed. Okay, so the issue with Whisper here is that this thing gets flash cannon. So it could do a multitude of things here. I am an ice type. He has Heat Wave, he'll go for it. I don't think Heat Wave makes much sense against my team though. So I'm gonna see if he's gonna Terra here, and I'm just gonna triple axle. Here comes the Terra. Okay, so we'll know what Terra it is. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get Nasty Plot, so it's not like I'm risking much here. He's Terra Poison. Okay. Terra Poison. Oh, it gets work up. Didn't know that. But I guess that's on me for not knowing. So I don't think he's gonna click it again. I really don't. Unless he has a Roost too, which would be kind of nuts. So I'm just gonna stay in triple axle again, because that's really close to a 2-hit KO. So yeah, Earth Power. Does this knock me out? It does not. Huh. All right. Can we get a crit here to make up for the miss? No. All right. All right. So I could actually keep this thing around for the Sucker Punch if I wanted to. Now, okay, so I should have been calcing that, if I'm being honest. I should have been. Here's a +1. Meowscarada, I am, let's just call myself a normal type. And he Earth Powered. Not sure, did it not have Terra Blast? Because Terra Blast would have done more. That makes me think it doesn't have Terra Blast. Maybe it was predicting Dialga to come in. So it looks like it is probably max special attack, timid. So does Donphan live a hit here? Earth Power, it should live. Hurricane, it wouldn't. Trying to think if I keep this thing around. But he could use any move here, so it really isn't worth it, I don't think. Even though the priority would obviously knock this thing out. He's got Earth Power. Does this thing get Roost? It does not get Roost. So let's say this thing goes for Terra Blast Poison. Does it knock out Screamtail? Yes, probably does. I could protect a Scout for it though. I could do that. Does Astro live this? Nope. Astro does not live this. It definitely has that move though. I mean, I'm 100% confident. That's why it would definitely have it for Zacian. So, let's go into Donphan. I feel like he would have Hurricaned if he had it though. Of course, you could Dark Pulse and flinch me. That would be great. Rapid Spin's gonna knock this thing out, so I don't see any reason not to click Rapid Spin here. Just to try to get a speed boost. So, yeah. Goodbye, Meowscarada. No, wait. Oh, yeah, you are dead. Can't say it wasn't your fault, because you missed. That miss was huge. I'm not even gonna... It is what it is. Hey, I've got my fair share of hacks in the past, so... Okay, he's gonna switch. So that's great. Knowing that thing's that weak, I don't know why... Oh, maybe he's predicting Ice Shard here. Yeah, that's definitely the play there. Okay. So that thing's a poison type, which means I can just Earthquake. I should have just clicked Earthquake. What am I thinking? Damn, that sucks. He was definitely expecting the Ice Shard there. Now I don't think I kill this thing, or I don't think I live this hit, I should say. He's got Burning Bulwark. He probably has Flare Blitz. Actually, you know what's crazy? That might not kill me. He doesn't have a boosting item, which is kind of nuts. You know what else? You know what else is nuts? Dazzling, or what's this thing called? The freaking Screamtail actually outspeeds this. So I'm not even impressed. I think, but Dazzling Gleam doesn't even kill. Doesn't look like it. Does Dialga's thing kill? Body Press? No. Okay, let's go into Screamtail. Yeah, I still have use for this Donphan, I think. Mainly that I can knock off the Eviolite on the Chansey. And whatever item Groudon has. So we are losing our Wish Passer here, unfortunately. Unless he just Dragon Dances. Or didn't I just... Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, why didn't I just... stay in? I'm pretty confident Donphan doesn't outspeed this thing at +1, which is, that would suck if it did. If it has no speed, yeah, I still don't, even if it has no speed. Okay, I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam and hope this thing is not Morning Sun. That'd be kind of crazy. It would only have one attacking move. Not sure if he does that, but I guess it's possible. Oh, I do outspeed it too, so that's kind of nice. I could get a crit here. I don't think this will knock him out though. Yeah, even no bulk does 18 to 22, which is not really enough. Okay, Temper Flare. He's gonna outspeed me. What? Gouging Fire. How did this thing outspeed me? I'm 310. I'm very confused here. Am I not 310 here? To Yuma? I am 310. Oh, he has Dragon Dance. Am I stupid? Yeah, I think I'm stupid. I think I'm stupid. Okay. Let's just Dazzling Gleam and hope I live this. Can I live? Oh, I thought I would be close. Maybe not. Alright. To be honest, I don't know if I can salvage this one. I'm not sure that I can. I'm not sure that I can. This thing's at +1 and it's adamant too. I'm assuming it's adamant. I should have just stayed in. I should have just stayed in with Donphan. I completely forgot about the option that he could just click Dragon Dance. So, it's probably Boots. Does Temper Flare knock me out? Wow, Donphan might actually live this. What is it? 167 out of 381. Thing is, it could have, I'm at 43%, so that's a Yeah, you can't knock me out there. If it's max attack adamant, no boosting item. Which I should have calced Screamtail, to be honest. Does Dialga live? Obviously lives a Temper Flare. Does it live in Earthquake? That's also close. Oh, I gotta pick a move. Okay. I ran out of time, so I had to pick Donphan. But, it's probably what I would have done anyway. Oh boy, I don't think there's a reason to... Actually, I should Rapid Spin in case he brings in Chansey next turn. But he might go. What if he has Morning Sun? He would have gone for it last turn. Alright, let's... I'm making the dumbest mistakes here. I'm making the dumbest mistakes. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Wow, I'm doing so bad here. For some reason, I'm just not... That's not something I should have... I don't know, I just... Now my face is all red. I just didn't expect that. Didn't occur to me. Did I take burn damage? I think I did. Oh, I still live though. That's kind of crazy. Alright, knock out the... So this is going to be a double down here. Okay, what is this Pokemon called? It's called, whatever it's called. Now, something to keep in mind, I do have the Babiri Berry on the Zacian, which is pretty freaking awesome. The issue is Chansey can come in and just Thunder Wave something. And I have to Trailblaze that thing and hope, yeah, this is probably not a winning game for me, to be honest, because I was not able to knock off the Chansey's Eviolite. Okay, the formerly buff man comes in. So, I don't know. Zacian. This beast of a man. So, Iron Jugulus. So obviously I have to stay in here. I'm pretty sure I die to this move. It would be lovely to live this hit. I could also body press. See, I'm trying to think here. I do outspeed. I'm gonna outspeed Iron Jugulus no matter what. So what I have to do here is just get this thing in range of Zacian, which I'm not even sure is possible. I don't have that much time, honestly. I can't even type as well. So Play Rough should knock this thing out, 2-hit KO no matter what. So I think I'm going to body press, trying to see if the Chansey wants to come in here. I think that's my move. Okay, he's going to outspeed and miss with a Precipice Blades, which is crazy, but it's not really going to matter here. Yeah, that does nothing. Okay. So we're going to Dragon Pulse here. Connect with this one. I'm going to go down now. This thing could just be like Choice Banded, right? No, I think it's defensive though. So Zacian's going to come in here. What's this Pokemon? It's right there. Down it goes. I get the attack boost. Do have the Babiri. I do believe he goes for the Heavy Slam here. Which doesn't do that much to me. And I do believe he's defensive with that damage. The body press did nothing, dude. It like actually did nothing. Maybe he's not. I don't know. He's max attack. I just don't want to miss a Play Rough here, because that would sink my game. But if I go Zacian, we just have to do it. I think we have to do it. All right, we got to see if this can knock him out. Oh, he's gonna switch. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Minigun. Okay, so this thing's gonna come in and go down. He might be banded then. Oh, he might be Choice Banded. That would be nuts. I still think I lived that though. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I lived that just fine. The Precipice, I do not. Actually, I could still live that. I think he goes for Heavy Slam though. Here comes Arnold. Groudon. Wish I had hazards. I didn't even bring hazards. That would have been epic. Okay, so I think we have to just try to kill this thing with a Play Rough. If he's not defensive, it'll knock him out. He's Scarfed. Wow. That's crazy. He's Choice Scarfed. Can I kill this? No way. Oh, I got an attack drop? That's kind of crazy. Is that going to save me here? Oh, it does. I don't think I kill a Chansey, though. It is kind of low, though. Low-ish. I don't have close combat. I do not have close combat. The play rough... Oh, that's a +2. I had it at +2 this whole time. That's crazy. Bro, if I brought close combat, or if I had any hazards, this game would be so different. That's nuts, dude. That's crazy. What a crazy game. I don't think I'm going to win here. Damn. I could Terra. Yeah, that's not going to do it. He's going to Seismic Toss, take the win. What a crazy game. GG's. GG's to Handy. We're going to go down here 1-0. But what really matters is it was a loss, and that sucks. But GG's to the Tampa Bay-Leefs. Kevin gets his win here with the Chansey, which is a Pokemon I did not expect to come. Should have done better calcs on it. I think if I knew the Dialga did like nothing to it with, well, I was expecting, for some reason I think I did a calc with Dialga that said that body presses a 2 KO, but I think I took the Eviolite off. So I was thinking if I knock off the Eviolite, you know, then it's a 2 KO, and it's still not. So I don't know what I was looking at as far as the calcs. If I knew that it was going to be that much of it, I don't know. If I knew that body press doesn't knock him out, maybe I change Zacian to close combat over like Fire Fang. I wouldn't need Fire Fang, to be honest. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't need Fire Fang. Because I had plenty of things for Scissor. But at the same time, like if I just Trailblaze in front of the Groudon, I outspeed it the next turn, kill it, I might just beat the Chansey. But then it can Thunder Wave. But if it Thunder Waves, I still outspeed it because I'm at +1, which would be -1 after the para. So I definitely could have won that game at the end. But how was I supposed to expect that I did? That's crazy that I didn't kill that thing. That Groudon at +1. That's nuts. Got 2 kills though, so at least 2. Did it get 3? I don't think so. I think it got 2. Anyway, I'm done rambling. GG's. It's been a long video, I'm sure, about probably closing in on an hour at this point. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday for the WPF week number 1. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.